Does Orange Team dominate this upcoming MCC? Well, if you look at the team, it is noticeably stronger than most others. Now, teams that look like this have fumbled in the past. Take Purple Haunted Hoedown or Red Builders Guild. Purple has even mentioned that he is nervous for this MCC since there's more pressure with his team looking the strongest and now having to uphold the standard of performing well. If we go back to the first question I asked, RefiStats definitely think so. Now, the coin amount RefiStats is giving the newcomers is a bit high, but I'm leaving that as is, even though you can adjust the amount yourself. Let's take a look at the games for MCC The Copper Crown. There's Railroad Rush, Ace Race, Meltdown, Grid Runners, Rocket Spleef Rush, and Survival games. Contrary to popular belief, the extra hour this event has in its schedule wasn't to account for 8 games. We'll go over the games in the order I just mentioned. For the first time in a while, there's an even split of the type of game: 2 team, 2 movement, and 2 PvP. It's beautiful. Railroad Rush is fundamentally a simple game. Mine gold, purchase rails, get as far as possible. This is a chance for the teams that are weak in PvP to shine in this team game. There's only a few strategies players need to be successful in this game. Use dynamite to blow up the gold ore during the gold rushes, and break parts of the track when extending it as to not destroy the concrete you place. Also, while someone is extending the track, another player could work on diverting the track towards a cache. I was actually surprised by this, but in one of Purple's streams, he mentioned wanting to play Railroad Rush second to last. In Ace Race, Orange is predicted to get third. 4C's score here is a bit inflated, but that doesn't matter too much. Of course, a team's score depends on what map is played, but players can still do well despite never playing a specific map before. Take Impulse during Party 2. The Ace Race map was Python's Palace, but he accidentally VOD reviewed the wrong map. For context, he VOD reviewed Python's Crypt, a long-retired map. Despite all this, he managed to finish the race in 15th, which was very impressive. What I'm getting at here is you don't need to have played a map to do well in it. Yes, there's an advantage to playing the map or VOD reviewing it, but it's not necessary. Also, in the game's image, the Ace Race map does appear to be Python's Palace. We could see Shadoon achieving first place again. Meltdown is where I'm fully expecting Orange to dominate, and RefiStats agrees. Purple is a great leader and he consistently does well here. I'll be shocked if Orange doesn't win at least one round. There is an RNG element to the game, which is where each team spawns. Considering teams can't choose where they spawn, it'll be a roll of the dice on whether they encounter a team on their journey to mid. Grid Runners is an interesting one. RefiStats expects Orange to place 5th. Part of me hopes Orange doesn't do well in this game, so the teams that are weaker in the other games have a chance to shine. I'm mainly referring to Blue. I can definitely see Purple getting his teammates to VOD review some Grid Runners rooms, but there's only so much you can do there considering the players don't know what rooms are going to be included. For Rocket Spleef Rush, Orange doesn't actually get first. Purple does. 4C's average here is a bit inflated once again since he hasn't played RSR since Rising 2, in which he obtained 7th place. While the RSR high frags on Purple have about an even distribution of coins, Orange on the other hand doesn't. Purple himself gets 637 coins, with the second frag and Sneak predicted to get 208 coins. I think it'll be a battle between him and Shadoon and maybe P to get first place in the game. The game's image shows a new map for Rocket Spleef Rush, so it'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. Finally, survival games. This time it looks like the Purple team gaps the others, but Orange is still expected to get third. This makes sense since 5UP and SK did very well during SG during Pride 2025. Green is above Orange since Sleepy was on 5UP and SK's team for Pride 2025. Unless something crazy happens and they get targeted off the bat, I can see them making it to the final stand. In this case, I think Orange is maybe going to be the team that's doing the targeting, picking off weaker teams like Lime or Cyan. So, to answer the question I asked at the very beginning of this video, I think it depends on the game order. Purple thinks his team should play Grid Runners, Railroad Rush, and Meltdown in the last half. I for sure thought he'd put survival games up there, seeing as his team doesn't appear to be weak in PvP. This is MCC, remember? Players can pop off. Take Pangy from Color the World. I don't think anyone expected him to win a round of Rocket Spleef Rush, but he did. And he did that in his first ever MCC. So there's a chance Orange doesn't make it to Dodgeball, but all signs are pointing towards they will. As a parting note, my top 10 plays video for MCC The Copper Crown will 100% be delayed. Usually I can go through the whole editing process and get the video uploaded the day after the event, but I'm staying in San Diego for a bit after the convention. If I really feel like it, I might gather up the clips on my laptop or at least write out the script. There will definitely be no audio recording happening since I'm not bringing my Blue Yeti with me on a plane. Have a great time zone and I'll see you when I see you. Bye!